Last episode we left off finishing up this Seadoo, and it looks amazing. I really love the look. The seat is actually getting changed on it. I actually bought a yellow seat, and that seat cover is going on this one. This seat cover is on my other Seadoo SP way over there. But yeah, I bought a new seat for that one, and that seat's going on this one. I just threw the seat on here for trying to figure out what design I want to do. And talking about design, I need to kind of go over, think of different ideas of what to do, and something that would be kind of easy but also look really cool. I was thinking, well, all my other Seadoos, like at least my Seadoo SPX and then my other SP, had the same exact design to it, just different colors. So I was like, why not make it the same but all green colors? That way, when people pick out their Seadoo, they're like, oh, just pick out the color and not really what looks best, you know? Does that make sense? I don't really know how to explain it, but I just love the idea of having them all match but different colors. I guess that's a better way to say it. Now you might be wondering, why don't you just buy another wrap? Well, they don't make any more wraps. They only make these two color kinds of wraps, and also these wraps are very expensive. This one I did last time, the pink one, was $400, but I only paid $320. And then the other one I got really lucky on. I found it from a third-party seller on eBay. He only had one of them, and I bought it for $130, so that was very lucky on my end. But it's not a very complicated design, and let me go over it with you to try to kind of explain what I see. So with this design, they have multiple different colors, obviously, and it looks like it's kind of random, but it's not really that random. First, they started out with the blue. You can see this blue is kind of the main color, and every color goes over that blue. So blue, you get like a big piece right here, and then they wrapped over it with the pink, and then they wrapped over it with the black, and then they wrapped over it with the white, and then they wrapped over with the yellow, and the yellow is the top color. You kind of understand what I'm talking about? It might be kind of hard to explain on camera, but when you look at it in person, you can definitely see the different patterns to it. So I don't think it's gonna be that hard to replicate. So what I'm gonna use to replicate that is I have all these colors right here, and I already have black because the Seadoo is black. So the main color I'm gonna start out with, that one has blue. This one is gonna start out with the lime green to match the vents and stuff. Kind of similar how I did it over there. So I'm gonna cut out some bigger pieces and then put them all over it, kind of just cut it out in random patterns and stuff, kind of similar to what's going on with the other wrap. And then probably from there, I'll go with a silver color. The silver is gonna be similar to the pink that's on there. So the silver is gonna go over some of the green spots and like barely covering it. And then it's gonna go white from there on, and then some black spots, and then so on and so forth. Kind of understand what I'm talking about now? It's not super complicated. I'm probably not doing a very good job on explaining it, but I think I can figure it out, and I think I can make it look pretty cool. So that's what we're going with. Wish me luck, and we'll see how it turns out. Stay tuned. Now this took a long time. I think I said it would only take like 4 hours, and that was really wrong. This took a couple days to get done. It's a lot of work. If I would make a recommendation, I would say buy a wrap if you're gonna do something like this. Yeah, it took forever, but it turned out pretty good. I like it. I don't think I like it as much as the wrap. It's just, I don't know. I think I would have liked it better if I didn't get a flat color. If these were all glossy, I think I would like it a lot better. But it still looks pretty good. I ended up taking it off the hood because it was just like too busy. I think it was just like too much stuff to look at. So took it off the hood, and I think I'm gonna repaint the hood either yellow or green, maybe silver. I'm gonna paint it one of the colors in the wrap. That way it's not so black and has like a nice little feature right there. Kind of like how I did to the cotton candy Seadoo. Just have a pink, but this one's gonna be yellow or something. Vents, I think I'm gonna keep green. They look okay. I thought about painting them yellow. They might look a little bit better yellow, but I'm just gonna keep them green, keep it easy. But the hood is definitely gonna get repainted. Maybe the handlebar covers. But tell me what you think. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, it just definitely took a long time, but I like it. So next we're gonna sand down the hood and the handlebars, paint them, figure out what color we're gonna paint them. Then we can go ahead and put the speedometer in, the little switches, the new grips, and start putting it back together piece by piece. Maybe even start working on the interior. This is pretty much what it's gonna look like complete. I'm still putting it back together. I started working on the inside. I got the gas tank and the oil tank all put together, and I cut out all the new fuel lines and everything. I'm waiting for my fuel clamps to come in though. I ordered a bunch online, and I didn't want to go to the store and buy them because they're pretty expensive at the store, and buying them online is a lot cheaper, especially when you need 20 of them. But this looks really good. I'm really glad I painted this yellow instead of the black. The yellow stands out more. It kind of matches better. Black was just too bland, I think, but this looks really good. I'm gonna end up putting the Seadoo logo and the SPX logo back on here, probably in black. I think that would really tie it off too. Now, speaking of oil tank, you might notice me filling up one of the holes, and that is because this line goes to the oil pump, and I am taking that off because I'm gonna run premix only, and you don't need that line going to it since the oil pump's not there. I figured it's just the easiest way just to cover up that hole. But you still need the oil tank in there, and that's because you need it to oil the injector, so you still need 2-stroke oil in there. You just don't need as much, and it doesn't mix with the fuel. I'm gonna run premix, so all that's just gonna be mixed in with the tank. I haven't gotten all the parts in yet, but I have gotten some of them. I'm still waiting on my speedometer and this little button up here. I'll have to end up taking this off and then putting it back on, but just want to see what it looks like, and it looks pretty good. But I got my HydroTurf in, and I hope I have all the pieces. Like I said in the last episode, I was missing pieces for the other Seadoo, and I'm still doing that on eBay. The guy won't refund me and he won't send it back. And I actually bought 2 of them from him and he only sent me 1, and that one was missing pieces. Yeah, it's a struggle trying to get my money back from him. I don't know why it was such a big deal, because I've bought a lot of stuff from him. You'd think he would actually try to help me out, but... And this is a seat for the other Seadoo. I actually bought a different brand. I'm gonna try out all the brands for you guys. So this is the black tip brand. This one was a HydroTurf, and then the other Seadoo is... And this one's Ritco products. This is like the cheapest one. This one was the second cheapest, and that one is the most expensive. So I'm testing them all out, see which one is the best for the price, I guess. So this one's gonna go black tip. But yeah, we're gonna throw this on, and I might actually switch the seats, see which one looks better, because they both have yellow in it. So maybe the yellow might look better on this one than the black. I don't know. I'm not rewrapping this seat though. I know a lot of people said for me to rewrap it, but I'm not rewrapping it. That seat was expensive. And if it gets hot, I can splash water on it. It's not a big deal. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and put that seat on, probably the HydroTurf, and hopefully these other pieces can come in pretty soon. And if the rest of those pieces don't come in, I'm gonna start working on the motor, blocking off the old oil pump and kind of cleaning it up, getting it ready to be put back in. All right, let's do it. Man, they look so good together. I'm gonna keep the yellow seat on this one because it looks a lot better. The other one did not look good at all. I'm actually gonna hold off installing the HydroTurf for the floor mats because I bought a whole long mat that's actually yellow. And I'm gonna cut out pieces to match, that way it all matches with the yellow. I think it's gonna look really cool. Same thing with this one, we're gonna hold off putting them on because I bought pink ones and I think the pink's gonna look really cool in there. A lot of you guys commented that in the last episode to get floor mats that match the colors of the wrap, so that's a good idea, guys. Okay, I got the rest of the stuff to install, the fuel lines on that one. I got the clamps in, and I also got more fuel line for this because I ran out. Fuel lines and the clips for this. I'm also gonna install the gas tank and get it all ready to be able to put the motors in. Hopefully, pretty soon. Man, don't they look so good on there together? They match so well. It looks so cool. Now that I'm noticing it, this is like a little bit more like camo cutout style versus like the sharp lines on the other one. Still looks cool. They still have that matching look to them. But tell me which one you like better. Do you like the yellow one or do you like the cotton candy one? Which one would you choose? I think the cotton candy one's gonna be a little bit faster. It has like the whole adjusting of the jet pump. I think that's what it's called. I don't know what the actual name is, but you can like adjust like the trim of it. So I think that makes it a little bit faster. But we'll see. We're gonna test them all out, see which one's fastest, and yeah, we'll race them at the end of all this. I'm still missing my speedometer and this little button up here. That's why I haven't changed out any of this stuff. I'm waiting for it to come in. It's like stuck in shipping somewhere. I don't know where it's stuck. So just waiting on that, and I'll install that when I install the engines next episode. I'm gonna clean up the engines, make them look good. I'm not gonna rebuild them. I know a lot of people want me to rebuild them, but I'm not a mechanic and I don't like digging into engines and mechanical stuff. I just like doing a whole cosmetic looks and making it look like this. So hopefully the engines run. If they don't end up running, then I'll have to take them back out and probably rebuild them or find some faster ones maybe. I don't know. Well, we'll figure that out in the next episode. Hopefully they run. Fingers crossed. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram yet, I post a lot of behind the scenes. I posted a picture of this in black and white so you guys know what's coming. And I post a lot of other stuff like background, behind the scenes stuff if you guys want to check me out there. If not, thank you all for watching, and thank you all for liking, thank you all for subscribing. I love this very much. It makes me very happy that you guys like the stuff I do. All right, I'll catch you guys later in the next episode. Oh, I forgot to mention, you guys may have noticed the BMW i8 in my background videos. I was painting that for the YouTuber Samcrack, and I'll link his video in the description. I painted it for him. It went from a gray color to a purple color, and I think it looked pretty good. It turned out pretty well. I'm not gonna make a video on it, but you guys can check out his video. I'll link it in my description and see how well it turned out. All right, that is it. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye.